name's Brenda, and today I'm here to react to episode 2 of season 4 of Skam, France. I'm intrigued thus far about Imane's season, but I feel like not a lot has felt different from season 4 outside of, I feel like, just maybe the whole thing with Manon. I feel like they're doing a bit better so far and not making it so overshadowy. So we'll see about that, but you know, I just have a lot of trepidations because of kind of what a mess parts of season 4 were and if they're going to continue that. So we'll see what happens going into episode 2, but my hopes are in the middle, I guess, you know, try not to get them too raised so then they're not disappointed, but you know, I'm getting excited. I love Sofiane. He's so sweet. She's just listening to it over and over again, and I don't even blame her. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I was like, she's not really upset though. That's too forward for episode 2. Girl, follow him. You don't follow him yet? There we go. The Manon group. Oh no. What did I say about her overshadowing? Just tell them you like him. I know it's hard, but come on. Oh my gosh, girls! Come on! They don't know any better, but it's just, you know, hard watching it from her point of view. Why out of all his friends did they have to pick that one? Oh no! I just realized it! I was like, oh, that's sweet, and then I was like, oh no! She's gonna think he was busy with Manon. Oh, I was gonna say that was kind of a far pick. Hello? You can't just climb on the table, as beautiful as you are. Oh. Oh my god. He's so tiny sometimes. Like, he just looks so short there. She couldn't just say my brother and his friend? The face. You ever have a moment like that between them? Because I remember there was that moment where Isaac saw the phone and was like, oh, who's that? And she was like, no, 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 never mind. But I don't remember, like, an actual moment between Evan and Sana saying, like, hey, or, like, I remember afterwards, like, in the locker, by the lockers or whatever, there was a scene where he was like, oh, how are they? Like, I miss your mom's cooking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking sometimes. Oh! Oh, shit. I just realized that. Is it only a map of Europe? Because I was like, you could end up anywhere. Norway! Also, Manon, you have terrible aim if you're reaching all the way up there for when you're trying to aim for Spain. Jeez. Manon knew. Manon's like, thanks. Can they really afford to go anywhere? I mean, isn't Mykonos kind of expensive? But then I guess, again, they are in France, so it's not like anywhere over here where it would be an 8-hour flight just to get there. You guys can just go off for a weekend. You don't know how lucky you have it. Oh, that's so pretty. I saw that, like, briefly one time, like, a little tiny icon, and I thought it was Elliot. Like, it looks like Elliot's picture. Elliot has something similar, like, with a hood on. Backward shot. She's not gonna get much folding done, or she's dancing with it like that. It's the carrot scene. He folds his socks. We might have an issue here, Sofiane. Imane? He's helping her do the laundry. That's so cute. Y'all know that I am a sucker for a love interest that helps us do our chores. Hmm. He's like laughing, but he's hurt. Oh my gosh. How can he make out with Manon when he looks at Imane like that? Like, it just does not make sense to me. He's so short compared to him. Oh, I told you he would take her side and the brother would get mad. I told you. I literally called that. That's weird because though, remember like in the OG, the carrot became like Nora's thing. Like she started eating carrots and it made her think of her together with Yusuf. But like now, they did laundry. So what is Manon going to be folding laundry in the middle of school? And Amon's going to be like, remember when I folded laundry with Sofiane? Now he's making out with Manon, and they're going to have beautifully folded socks together. It's a cloudy day. I wonder if that's indicative of what's happening. Oh my gosh, this boy. I've seen this though. It's like you just pick it up and you just go, and the shirt gets folded. It's impressive. I can't do it, but it's impressive. Manon looks so pretty. It's like when you act like you don't know him, you do like him. Oh. She's like, yeah, uh-huh. What happened with her? looks like Brie Larson, doesn't she? So that clip is interesting because it's got a couple things being set up for me. Let me get on my PowerPoint presentation right now. No, that's literally what it feels like though. One, Manon, I feel like has to kind of have an idea that Imane likes Sofiane, which would make less sense if she like made out with him now. Even though if in her head it's like just a rebound thing, whatever, then that does make sense from a standpoint from her point of view. But I just feel like she was the one, remember, that really picked up on Lucas and Elliot before anyone else. So I think it would make sense if she also picked up on these two before anyone else and kind of backed off. Other thing is they're adding in Ingrid's role a lot more than in the original. I remember Sarah had more of the role and Ingrid took a backseat. Like it wasn't based on the one that was friends with Emma previously. So I don't know what her role is going to be because it also looks like she's been ostracized from her friend group. So I wonder how that's going to play in. Like I almost wonder if maybe instead of Sofiane and Manon, something's going to be between Ingrid and Sofiane or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like they're setting it up a bit differently than the OG did. So like how is that going to come into play, you know? Because there's no talk about like combining the groups right now or anything like that. And it just feels like very much something happened where Ingrid, she said she had a fight with Sarah, I remember, but it feels like she got kicked out almost of that group and is now with this group. But I don't know how that's going to translate into all the stuff that happens with Sana, you know, going and getting Lucas's texts and stuff like that. So I don't know if they're changing that or if they're just tweaking it a little bit, but I'm really, really intrigued by that. And also by seeing if maybe, just maybe, they'll skip Manon and Sofiane actually kissing and just have it be that Imane thinks there's something between them, but there's really not. Maybe. We can all hold out hope, can't we? He always takes our side. Ugh. He's so sweet. In front of her crush. Aww. The dad's like, look what you've done, son. Is it him? Let me go. Oh, okay. Can you do the thing where you pretend to leave but then you're really there? He is still there. Frick yeah. Did you throw up? Oh. Shut up. This is one of my favorite images when it's like back to back against a door. Oh my gosh. This boy. Come on. This is more direct than Yusuf ever was for a while. Come on, girl, say yes. It's okay. darn it, we need to see her answer. Come on. He is literally the sweetest man alive. Like, he is gonna make such a good dad someday, because that's literally the way you handle it. Like, if something embarrassing comes up about someone, like, tell them something embarrassing about yourself to make them feel better. Like, and that's such an embarrassing story. Like, I'm sorry, but peeing your pants on a roller coaster is way worse than getting lost and crying. But that's just so cute. Like, you could tell he was like, oh no, like, she's embarrassed. And then he just went in and said, like, what happened to him to make her feel less awkward about it. And then also just the fact that he was like, do you want to go with me? And she was like, oh, you mean like what my brother was talking about? And he was like, yeah, well, not exactly, because I don't want to go with your brother, just you and me. And I was like, and then how he's like, I won't lose you though, like, I'll take care of you. I was just like, Sofiane, you know everything to say that just gets my heart a-fluttering. And it's making me so anxious, because I feel like, are they gonna really go with the storyline that, like, Manon and him are gonna hook up? Because I feel like, I don't know how it would work. He's just so in love with her. I mean, he basically just asked her on a date right there. So it's like, how are we supposed to believe that he would ever kiss Manon? And I also feel like the way they've been setting things up, like, Manon is like, it's too soon after Charles, which is true, because in the OG it was like a few months after they had broken up. And this one, it's only been like 3 weeks since they've broken up, and a couple months since they've actually seen each other. So it just feels way too soon. But, like, I just, like I said, I don't want to get my hopes up that they're gonna change that storyline so that doesn't happen. Like, I'm fine if, like, they don't actually kiss and, like, Imane just thinks something happens and, you know, it's her kind of projecting onto it, like, what she fears, you know, like that. But, like, I feel like Manon knows, because she's very intuitive, Manon, and, like, she knew about Lucas and Elliot beforehand, so I feel like she has to know that, like, Imane likes Sofiane. Because even the way when she was like, you like him, don't you? And then Imane was like, who? And she was like, oh, now I know you definitely like him. Because when you pretend not to know the person, that means you definitely like him and you don't want people to know you do. So it was just so sweet. I love them so much. Maybe we'll get to see them on a date together next week. Well, like, a date, you know. But I feel like we're not going to get that lucky. Something's going to happen. Her mom's going to talk to her or something where she just thinks that it's not a good idea. So we'll see. But if you've seen this episode, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Also, make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!